How did Neema Naz go from getting rejected from the University of Toronto to opening up for Gary Vee at VCon?
My name is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Opening up for Russell Peters and multiple nationwide tours? Let's find out. Neema is an Iranian, Canadian-born comedian who has recently gained a massive following for his stand-up comedy and sketch videos. He's blown up on every platform known to man. He has over 250,000 followers on Instagram, 150,000 on YouTube, and over 500,000 on TikTok. Before he started making videos and doing comedy, he applied to every major university in Canada and got rejected from all of them. U of Toronto was the only one that accepted him, but something went horribly wrong.
When I graduated high school and everyone was getting acceptances to go into universities, I applied to every fucking school and I got rejected from all of them. And then U of T was the last one that I was hearing from. And I finally got an email from U of T and they're like, oh, congratulations on your admission. And I was like, yo, this is sick. This is the hardest school to get into. And I got in. And then I'm celebrating. I'm like in tears and shit. Like my family's like all excited and amped too. Literally 5 minutes after, I got another email saying, oh, sorry, this was a mistake on our part. You actually didn't get in. So I was like, what the fuck? Like literally, I went from like the highest emotion to lowest in like a matter of minutes. That was one of the worst moments of my life. Not, like, I mean, like I'm happy that it happened because of where I am now. But like at the time, that was such a shitty feeling to have. It made me lose interest in academic because of like this bullshit. I'm like, bro, like how can they just do that? You know?
This moment of misfortune played a significant role in what Neema went on to do next. Although temporarily putting him in a shitty place, the push away from academics was actually a massive turning point in his life and helped him find his true passion, comedy. After taking a year off to fix his grades, he was eventually accepted into U of T. During his first year of university, his friend asked him if he wanted to go to a comedy club in downtown Toronto called Yuck Yucks. This was a massive moment in his life.
We go in and it's a Tuesday night. And I remember vividly, it's a Tuesday night and it's like 7 p.m. show. And I didn't know what type of show it was, but I just knew it was a comedy show. And I go in and there's like 10 people. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so I see a couple of comedians go up and go off. Each comedian is doing like 2 minutes of material. I'm like, what the fuck? Everyone's just doing shotgun style, like, you know, I was like, what is this, right? So then eventually I found out that it was a Humber comedy amateur show on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. every week. It's the Humber Night comedy show. And I was like, Humber Night comedy show, what is that? So after the show, I went up to one of the comedians who was on the show and I was like, yo, man, you know, that was cool. Like, you're funny. What's this Humber thing? And then he explained to me pretty much what I just explained earlier about the courses and the school at Humber. And when he said that to me, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, because I was looking at these comedians go up on stage and like, some of them weren't that funny. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, why can't I do that?
From this point on, Neema had a much clearer goal and structure with what he wanted to accomplish. He loved stand-up, he was taking classes to improve his stand-up, he also loved acting and was taking classes at the school to improve that. Eventually dropping his other studies to simply pursue his real passion. Having clear goals and a purpose is fantastic, but without hard work and dedication, it means nothing. So Neema got to work. Let's talk about the sheer volume of content he started pumping out.
YouTube has been going since 2014 till this day. The most consistent it's been now, but I'm pretty much consistent throughout the 7 years. TikTok and Instagram, I started posting regularly at the beginning of 2019. That was when my
prime time.
Yeah, that was when it started to blow up for me at the beginning of 2019. But even on Instagram, I started off posting 1 video a week and I thought that was a lot. But then my brother, he's my manager and like he's like the business operations behind this whole thing, and he's the one who kind of like helps me see things in a bigger light to keep going, because I'm more focused on the actual like
creativity side
and the creativity. I don't think about like the algorithm shit or like the business side of things, right? And so it's good to have someone like that where he was like, okay, well, start posting on Instagram. It's hot right now, so just post your videos there. So I started posting like a small video on Instagram. It did fucking well, the first video I posted, and then the week after I posted another one, and then that got picked up by a big Persian meme page that blew me up, like relative to where I was at the time. I had 1,200 followers before I started. And that week I got like 400 new followers.
Whoa.
And I was like, holy shit, 400 is a lot.
Yeah.
At that point. And then he's like, yo, bump it up after a couple weeks of posting one video a week. He's like, yo, you gotta start posting 2 to 3 a week now.
Neema would go on to post 1 video a day. He did this for over a year. He still uploads regularly. He is currently 20 videos away from 1,000 videos. That's right, 1,000 videos on YouTube. Even though he started posting on YouTube in 2014, he didn't actually see much success until January 2022, where he went from a measly 130K views in a month to 22 million. So what happened? Well, it's a combination of things. His content and comedy continued to improve along with the quality of his videos. Success is a combination of hard work and timing. Around this time, YouTube was unveiling its Shorts platform. YouTube was on a quest to compete with TikTok and Instagram for short-form content king. All of his videos under 60 seconds were automatically converted to Shorts and being promoted on a new platform hungry for content. Neema went from a couple thousand subs to almost 150,000 in a couple of months. Although YouTube was the platform he started first, it was the platform that took the longest to grow. IG and TikTok blew relatively early when he started posting. This graph on Social Blade shows the power of volume on these platforms. If you look at December 2020 to July 2021, it's when Neema posted the most videos. At one point, posting, I'm not sure I'm reading this correct, 266 videos in 1 week, followed by a pathetic 106 videos in 1 week. During this time, he gained 18,000 followers, then 8,000 followers the following week. This also gained him 900,000 likes. To me, the most interesting part, obviously you can't keep up this crazy pace, so he went back to 1 video a week. However, if you look at the analytics, he was still getting similar amounts of likes, views, and new followers. It really goes to show you that your content has staying power, and if it's quality enough, your videos can get views for years to come. Neema is most known for his Toronto Man's videos,
Okay, yo, Shirley, looking sweet, alright?
Gary Vee impersonations,
Bro, like, are you making content?
videos about different ethnicities,
Hey, you like Greek men?
Yeah.
Fantasies.
and countless other types of content. Neema just released his first special and has massive plans for 2023. If you're interested in hearing how Neema got to open for Russell Peters or what it was like talking to Gary Vee, check out this recent podcast I did with him from a month ago. For more content on interesting people and interviews, subscribe to this channel and I'll see you next time. Hasta luego.